Thursday profit tip. Now today we're back to another tip from the original book, and this tip is as valid as ever, and it is something that we have continued to work with consistently with all clients. Make sure your employees understand the numbers. You should never underestimate just how naive your staff can be about the concept of profit. They will always wildly overestimate your profit and underestimate just how hard it is to make money in your business. The minute that you get busy at any level, they will spend hours discussing with their friends, co-workers, just what a gold mine, and I guarantee you've had that term put to you, your business must be, and how little you pay them compared to what they believe your profits are. You have to change this perception and ensure that they know exactly how hard it is to make a profit. In any form of staff induction, we go through various processes to do it, but the example that I used in the book still really works. You use a simple food item such as a muffin or a full cake, and you cut it up into various pieces to illustrate where all the money goes. So you cut part of it off for VAT, part of it off for the physical cost of sales, part of it off for your wage cost, and you make sure the additional cost to you of national insurance, holiday pay and sick pay, and the fact that give or take that's about another 20% over and above their gross pay every week. Then go further, you remove chunks for rent, rates, electricity and all of the other general overhead, which is going to be between 10, 15, 16, 17, 18%. But keep it simple, don't go down the percentage route, just cut off the chunks. And make sure that they don't feel like they're being told off. It needs to be part of a conversation, a sort of, here's the way that it all works, and here's this little cake metaphor that we're using to show you. You can also use it by doing 12 cups and multiple other ways. Now, where possible, try to use your actual figures. In other words, if you're dealing with, say, if your business is doing 1,200 quid a day, that would be 12 cups or 12 slices into your cake. So each slice would represent 100 quid, each cup represents 100 quid. There's no point in hiding the economics of running these businesses because there's so little profit actually in them, and there's a great deal of benefit when you let them know the gory details. Let them know what various professionals are who are vital to the business, insurance, accountants, lawyers, business consultants, or even the exact cost of certain utilities. For example, with a recent client, their utilities are about 1,800 quid a month. And that was a real shock through to the staff to understand that. But explaining the actual amount helps them to understand where the money goes, how easy it is to slip and make no profit at all. Makes them think about profit and the importance of it. Also remember all the little extras that they might not even think about until you end up with just kind of 5 or 10% of your muffin left. Now, if you lost money last year, remove it all. End up with nothing. So take the whole cake and just remove it all. And that's really eye-opening for them because it explains the concept of profit much more effectively than a spreadsheet or some sort of audited set of accounts. Okay, true story time. I can clearly remember at the age of 14 standing with my brother discussing just how much money the owner of the ice cream shop that we worked in, the legendary Morelli's in Port Stewart, which is still there to this day, and how much they must be making. We thought that the boss, Nino Morelli, must be making, and I kid you not, we thought he'd be making about a 70% net profit. We thought we'd got all of our costs right. And that's the figure that we came up with at 14. And it may make it sound like I'm incredibly stupid, but that's not unusual. That was pretty much youthful naivety, but only a little. I once did this to ask this question to one of 30 adult members of staff, and on average, they thought that we were keeping nearly 50% of the cost of every sandwich that we sold. And I've done this in multiple other group environments before. And the figures range between 20% and 50%. So talking to them honestly about cost is something that I cannot recommend enough. And as ever, if you feel the need for some more help, specifically on controlling gross profit or any other way to control the costs or get these messages across, then click the link below and you can see some of the ways that we can help you out to make more profit and also give you some more time back.